The Anti-Gang Bill 2018 has been unanimously passed in the lower house of Parliament. The bill carries penalties for being a member of a gang, supporting gangs or concealing gang members and recruiting persons to join gangs, among other offences. In the bill is also Clause 15, which gives the police the power to arrest anyone without a warrant who they have reasonable cause to believe is a gang leader, gang member or has committed an offence under the Act. The vote was taken around 8 p.m. on Friday.
With a division of 37 members voting for, no members voting against, and no abstentions, the motion for the third reading of the Anti-Gang Bill 2018 is approved.
The only absent members were Tourism Minister Shamfa Kujo, Communications Minister Maxi Kafi, and opposition members Dr. Tim Gopi Singh and Dr. Lakram Bodo. In her contribution to the debate, the leader of the opposition, Kamla Prasad Bisesa, said her side of the House was not being anti-Trinidad and Tobago in their previous no vote on the bill.
We did vote against it, and we voted against it not because we were unpatriotic, as many would want us to know, but because there were many provisions. The Attorney General, today in his piloting of this bill, the 2018 bill, which contains many different provisions, pointed out several changes that were made as a result of opposition suggestions.
Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi said the safety of citizens is a right enshrined in the Constitution, and this bill will go a long way in helping government and police service in their fight against the criminal element in both Trinidad and Tobago. He said ultimately it was the same citizens of Trinidad and Tobago who helped to get this bill passed.
The government did what it should. It went to the population and it started the conversation, which I dare say caused the opposition to be back here today. You see, it was the public condemnation of the mistake that the opposition made. It was the call in exceptional terms made by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service stepping out of the position that they normally take, stepping out of the prohibition against involving themselves in the call for legislation and in the work of a legislature or the executive.
And during a walkabout in his constituency in Aripo, Member of Parliament for Arima, Anthony Garcia, reiterated why the anti-gang legislation is important to this country.
Because this anti-gang legislation really targets those persons who are engaged in crime as gangs. And once we are able to identify the gangs and identify the wrongdoings that the gangs have been perpetrating, then we'll be able to take action. So the police, they are very happy to note that this is one of the measures that will help them in the execution of their duties.